I'm just gonna drag it in. Bam, look at this. Somebody made this for me on Twitter. It's a trainer card for the Emerald as Intended video. They're like, hey man, love the series. And they made me a little trainer card. Isn't that cute? The team that I used. Spoilers, I guess, for the team that I used. Not like it really matters that much. It is springtime, apparently. I know I say this every time. I don't remember what we did last time. So I have locked... Oh, yes, I remember. This thing. This was a Croconaw that evolved into a Nidoran female, that evolved into a Nidoran male, that evolved into a Shiftry. It was quite the adventure. Machamp, of course, the boy. Dude, look at Licky Licky. He's like, yeah. He's vibing. He's vibing. We have Sans from Undertale. Yes, Sans from Undertale was actually in black and white before he was in Undertale. Not a lot of people know that. This is Sans from Undertale. Falafel, don't remember you. And Windows, oh, we caught, this is the last thing we did last time, right? So I know I've been saying this a lot. I really should focus on leveling up Pokemon that are not Machamp. Might be in our best interest to have more than one good Pokemon. I mean, I say that as I'm incredibly confident that we could just beat the game with a Limchamp. Actually, Lockjaw's level 32. Well, actually, it depends. Where am I in the game? How many badges do I have? Oh, yes, I have 5 badges. This is Skyla's gym. We're in Mistletoe. I can never say that name. Mistralton? I don't know. I have no idea how to say it, and I'm not gonna learn it. Although Unova, I got a bone to pick with Unova, okay? Because Unova has the weirdest town names. And the strangest thing about that is Unova is based off in America. Or New York, if you want to be specific. I don't know. One time in a video, I said that Unova is based off America, and they're like, actually, see, Unova is based on New York. Yet Unova has deserts. I don't think New York has a desert. I live in New York. I don't know. I remember I was like, oh yeah, the desert part's just part of New Jersey. I'm like, New Jersey doesn't have deserts either. What are you talking about? I'm so confused. It's based on America. It has the most annoying town names to pronounce. And then you look at like Kanto, which has very straightforward names to pronounce, which is literally based on Japan. You have like Vermilion, Cerulean, like they're all colors. And then here you have Nimbasa. What does that mean? Mistralton? Icarus? I guess Icarus is pretty easy to say, but just spelt weird. And then what is this? Oblucid. What does that mean? Lacunosa? Undel. Okay, Undel is easy to say. Black City. Pretty straightforward. How do you say this one? Nasreen? Nakreen? I'm not even gonna try this one. Striaton? Dude, recording the Pokemon Black as an intended video was a struggle because I knew I could see the comments. See, you're saying every town name wrong. Yeah, I am. Because how the hell do you say these? I remember Akuma. I distinctly remember recording this bit where I walk into Akumala town, and it took me like 6 takes to say it right. I was like Akum. I just don't like these town names. Did I get an encounter over here, chat? That's where we got Porygon Z, right? Does Sans from Undertale have the EXP share? It does. Skylar's 29 to 32. Dude, Skylar's gonna get destroyed. I got 2 Pokemon that are up there already. I've actually never played Undertale. Dude, Soft Boiled is so useless if you're not doing a hardcore Nuzlocke because it's just faster to use a potion. And people always like try to correct me when I say that. They're like, actually, it's better. Oh, you learned Flame Blades too. Hold on. Like, actually, it's better to just have Soft Boiled over just using a potion. I'm like, how? Potion has priority. I'm not saying I'm gonna let this happen because I'm gonna stop it from happening if I can, but I have a feeling that Lockjaw is just gonna die. The Pokemon with the moves Mega Drain and Giga Drain your opponents. Oh, my leg's falling asleep. Chat, I have a really bad habit of not sitting properly. Like, I feel like a lot of people, they have like bad posture in terms of their back. I have bad like posture in terms of my legs. I just be sitting on my legs, crossing my legs. Like, I gotta sit like a human being. I think my chair's too low. I think that's the problem. But the issue, I don't know how to raise my chair. I did get the cheapest gaming chair Amazon had. I think it's a nice chair. I gave my money to Jeff Bezos, which was unfortunate. Like, it can definitely be raised. I didn't shave today, by the way. Sheesh. There should be a little pedal on the bottom side you can use to... Yeah, there is. And I'm pressing it. Wait a minute. It's not working. Like, it's going... Like, watch this. Like, look. See, it's going up, but then I sit down and it goes back down. Alright, so we've been streaming for about 30 minutes, and what have we done? What have we done, chat? Rotation battle guy. Actually, this shouldn't be that bad because I can just use one Pokemon the whole time. If Rock Climb is a 2-shot on a Soul Rock, that's gonna be insane. Rock Climb is a 2-shot on a Soul Rock. It has Flame Body. Oh, I have Superpower. I forgot about that. Lockjaw's level 33. All right, I hope I never have to do another battle like that again because that was kind of scary. Because I had a nice cherry Coke with my lunch today. I went to Wingstop, chat. I love Wingstop. Not sponsored, I wish. Wingstop sponsor me. I got mango habanero. It was so good, dude. They say it's like the second spiciest one on the menu. And when it comes to spicy food, I think I'm pretty obvious. Like, I'm pretty obvious. Or pretty average. Like, in terms of being able to handle it. And it's really not that spicy. Like, you know, there's a spice to it. There's a kick, but it's so good. It's, like, sweet, too. In a weird way, it kind of tastes a little bit like a Warhead. If you remember Warheads, like those candies, oh, they're so good. Like, it kind of tastes like that. Like a little hint of that. My tower encounter will be an evolution. Okay, if my tower encounter is not an evolution, you have to sub. Wingstop doesn't exist in Canada, though. According to Google, there's one opening in Toronto, like 2022. Yeah, the one... See, the thing is, they're not even that close to me. Because I went to one on Monday. Because I had to return the tux that I wore to my cousin's wedding. And when I went to pick it up, I noticed there was a Wingstop, like, right nearby. I'm like, ooh, I want to try it. But I didn't go right then and there, because it was like, you know, spur of the moment thing. I wasn't prepared. And then I'm like, you know, when I return the tux, I'll go. Thank you, Mason, for gifting a sub to Diogi. What a gamer. When I went to return the tux, I went to Wingstop and I got wings. They were so good. And then today's Saturday, as I'm recording this, if you play Yu-Gi-Oh!, you would know that today was the Lightning Overdrive pre-release thing, where you can get the cards early. I went to my first pre-release in like a year and a half. Last time I went to one was Ignition Assault a year and a half ago. And I got Lightning Overdrive. I got some cool cards. I got like the Drytron rank 1, whatever. And on the way home, I remembered a Wingstop was there, so I went. Okay, I didn't remember on the way home Wingstop was there. I knew Wingstop was there before I left. To be honest, the biggest reason why I went to the card shop was for the Wingstop being nearby. Like, if the Wingstop wasn't nearby, I probably wouldn't have went. It was just more so like, hey, Wingstop's right there. Dude, I gotta say, those frozen wings, frozen chicken in general, is never good. I've never had good frozen chicken. Like, the closest ones are the Tyson ones. Like, I think the Tyson tenders are like the best ones, the frozen ones. But like, whenever I have frozen chicken, it's abysmally bad. Like, it's laughable how bad they are. And I don't know what it is about chicken. Or like those Anytizers, they're so bad. Because I know that some of these restaurants be using frozen stuff, right? Like, you can't tell me that when you go to Applebee's and get wings. I think the Applebee's wings are pretty good. You can't tell me they're not frozen. They definitely are. And they're good. So how come the ones at the supermarket are so bad? And so this part will probably be in the YouTube video too. So if you're watching on the YouTube video and you think, hey, that Papa C guy seems kind of cool. I'm pretty cool. I want to be one of his mods. Watch on Twitch. And maybe I'll mod you. I'll make a mod application one day. See, I'm the type of person that whenever I get frozen food, I typically don't just microwave it. Because, you know, like, you know those, like, you get those pizza rolls or those bagel bites and you can microwave them and they're done in like 2 minutes. But you put them in the oven and they're done in like 15 minutes. Dude, they taste so much better in the oven. Oh my god, it's night and day. I think the best, like, frozen food snack type thing that you get in the supermarket, hey Mesprit, I can't catch you, are bagel bites. I freaking love bagel bites, dude. I put them in the oven every time. Every time. When you put them in the microwave, they're all like mushy and... See, I think the biggest... Ooh, Rocky Helmet. That's an awesome item. Hold on. I gotta get that to somebody. I think the biggest problem with frozen food is like, it just like gets wet when you microwave it. If 100% of restaurants use frozen food, then the chicken in Domino's chicken Alfredo pasta is the best chicken I've ever had. Domino's frozen, or I don't know if they're frozen, but Domino's wings aren't bad. See, the thing is, wings are so different depending on where you get them. Like, I feel like if you go to like a local wing place, you gotta get the bone-in wings at the local places. The local places do the bone-in wings the best. But at a place like Wingstop, I get the boneless ones. I never had the bone-in ones, but like, I don't know. There was this other smaller chain wing place near me. I'm not gonna say the name because it's like, I think they're only in New York. That I went to and I would get their wings, and their boneless wings were always better. But bone-in is better at like a pizzeria or a local place. Does that make sense? Chat, what's our predictions for this area? I'm gonna guess a Timple. I don't know why that's the first Pokemon I thought of. Ultra Necrozma. You opened your third eye with that, yes. Okay, that doesn't evolve, but it's kind of cool. Xylon Rusk. Kind of like Elon Musk. Not like, I don't know where this name came from. Show them the power. Why do you always get burned, Naruto? I actually use Opera for the Popsy Extra channel. Fun fact. But, oh, chat, wait, hold on. Keck, wait. I might die. There's no way burn does 18% or 18 damage. There's no way. There's no way. That was a critical hit too. Bro. Bro. Holy crap, that scared the crap out of me. Anyway, continuing my story, bro, I was rudely interrupted by a brachial critical hit. Was penicillin the first antibiotic? I think it was. I could be wrong on this, but I remember learning this in school, and I think it was penicillin. But penicillin was like invented by the Germans. Shout out Germany. And the way they got it out, because it was invented during the time of the Cold War, or maybe World War II, one of the two. And the way they got it out of Berlin was these doctors, they brought fur coats on a plane. They rubbed the penicillin in the fur coat because the penicillin and antibodies, whatever, could like survive in the fur. And then they took a plane to like London or whatever to get out of Germany. And that's how they distributed the penicillin to the rest of the world. Or something like that. I could be way off. Way off. Although I have started posting more TikToks. You guys should follow me on TikToks, by the way. Although I'm such a boomer, dude. I don't use TikTok on my phone. I use the website, bruh. I be going to TikTok.com to see my TikToks. I don't use it on my phone. I just realized we still have the fossil too. So we can go back to the fossil lab whenever we actually get fly and resurrect something. But I'll be right back. Chat, I hurt myself. Chat. I was going. I'm walking. I busted my ass, bro. I don't know what I slipped on. I landed right on my right butt. It hurt. I was just like, whoosh. And like, you know, like I put my hand out to catch myself, so like I hurt my hand too. I don't know what it is, but there's this random spot on the floor that's just so much more slipperier than the rest of the floor. And I don't know why. And every time I walk past it, I almost slip, but I haven't yet. Until just now. It like took the breath out of me too. I was like, oh, I fell backwards. I kind of want to just leave with Naruto and just raffle stomp through everything. Do raffle stomp. That's a word I haven't said or heard in a long time. You know, there's so many things that people just don't say anymore that were really big on the internet. Like poon. Like, oh man, I pooned some noobs. Like PWN. That was everywhere. Like that was like saying poggers in like 2006. Nobody says that anymore. YOLO. People say YOLO ironically now though, sometimes. And swag too. Like YOLO and swag, that's 2012 right there, bro. I don't really follow hockey much as I used to. I used to be like a pretty big hockey fan. I used to watch the Islanders. Apparently they're good this season. I don't really know. It's funny because I remember when I was in college, I had a friend from Boston and he was wearing a Philadelphia Flyers jersey one day. And I'm like, oh, you're not a Bruins fan. And he's like, what are the Bruins? I just like the shirt. And I'm like, oh, I'm an Islanders fan. He's like, what are the Islanders? I'm like, bro, they're hockey teams. Although hockey's probably the least popular of the big sports, especially in the States. I remember one time I was at school and it's raining and there's like, oh, hey, Uxie, how's it going? But didn't we find your brother or sister like not too long ago? I think we did. And there was like barely any cars in the parking lot. And I'm running to my car and I see this kid. He's standing in front of his car, like in front of the hood, facing away from the hood, with his hand in his pocket, his hood up, and he's like looking down. And I'm like, this is it, guys. I'm getting murdered. This is how it ends. This is how it ends. I'm walking out from my statistics class or whatever it is. This is how I'm dying. And he walks up to me. I'm like, just kill me. It's over. I've accepted it. And he's like, hey, I need your help jump-starting my car. I just left. I got bad vibes from him, man. I got bad vibes from the start. I feel bad. But man, he sussed me out. Or I sussed him out. One of the two. I was sus of him. I saw him vent. Although I didn't just leave without saying anything. I was nice. I was like, oh, I'm late. I gotta go, you know? One of those things. I still love Gen 7. It was a breath of fresh air for a generation. I love the cutscenes. Despite there being a lot of them, it felt nice. I disagree. I think Gen 7 is the worst. It's not even close. Like, I feel like Gens 1 through 6 and 8, like, they're all pretty close. I think they're all pretty good. And then there's just Gen 7. There's a reason why I have not done Pokemon Sun and Moon as intended for so long, despite having the guide. I actually haven't even looked at the guide. Chat, let's take a live look at the guide right now for Sun and Moon. It was all the way at the bottom of the stack. It even gives me recommended types for the Kali Bay. Grass, Electric, Fighting, and Fairy. How this team can really crank out the damage, but they all share the same weaknesses, making them easy to counter. I mean, that's like every trial. They all have the same type, right? I guess. Fill your team with flying types and use X defenses if needed to raise their defensive stats. Beware of Hollow Scroll Brawler. It holds a Z crystal and perform a punishing Z move if you give it a chance to. Okay. That's the first time I've ever seen a guide recommend an X item. I might do this one next now that I've read that, actually. I might actually do something new next. I was gonna do black 2 and white 2. We'll see. Let's ring the bell. And you should also ring the bell on the YouTube channel video if you're watching on YouTube right now. Ring that bell. Yeah, I'm talking to you, Joey, or Kimmy, whoever you are watching. Yeah, that's you. Okay, so now we can take on Skyla's gym, and I think I might just go and take on Skyla's gym right now. Dude, also, when you think about it, isn't it crazy how close this building is to this airplane? Like, think about this for a second. The runway is right here, and the gym's right here. So, like, the plane has to get so close to the ground and so close to the building to land on the runway. And they got greenhouses right here. We're gonna leave with Lockjaw, because chat said to, because we're kind of abusing Machamp. Because Machamp is, like, 10 levels over leveled. Don't kill me. Now, chat's been saying, oh, you just found the Ice Beam TM, you should teach it to something for Skyla's gym. That would be a good idea normally. However, it's a randomizer, so Skyla's Pokemon can be randomized. She could send out, like, a Darkrai right now. Could be absolutely anything. Like a Heatmore. I think we've seen a lot of Heatmores today. I gotta switch though. Like, I know you guys wanted me to use Lockjaw, and I said at the start of this that I have a feeling Lockjaw's gonna die today. And something about leaving it in on a fire type against the gym leader seems like something that would cause its death. Okay, I know I literally just said that I'm gonna use Shiftry for this gym, and I instantly switched to Naruto. I'll switch now. Alright, let's just Dark Pulse. Come on. Be at least a 2-shot. It's at least 2-shot. It has Bulldoze. It does no damage. Coughing, you're nothing. You know, I just realized. Our best Pokemon, Machamp, is named Naruto. Naruto's from the Leaf Village. And then we have Lockjaw. Which, when you think about it, kind of resembles Naruto. Because it's literally a leaf ninja. Dude, maybe Shiftry was Naruto all along. Let's go Lockjaw, do it for the Leaf Village. Give us the victory. And the, I think, 6th gym badge. You know what's crazy? While editing these, I was spending so much time thinking like, wow, we do a lot of not playing the game in these gameplay videos. And then I realized that through 5 videos, we have like 5 badges. So like, that's a good pace. You know, if I was a normie virgin PokeTuber, makes 30, 20-minute episodes of Let's Play with no editing, Chad, good PokeTuber, streams talking about nonsense with gameplay in the background, then chops it up into a video and gets 1 badge per episode. That's how we do it around here. Shout out Purplecliff, because I completely jacked his style. Although Jack's a tier 3 sub of me, so I'm allowed to do that. Most of the bleeding is inside, that's where the blood should be. What are you talking about, blood? Who said anything about blood? We have 2 usable Pokemon now, because Lockjaw is actually good. I think I'm going to call it for now, though. A little bit shorter than normal, but I feel like we're going to trigger like a big event when we head up and do all that stuff. So like, I think that should be like its own stream. Yeah, that'll be it for today, though. Thank you so much, guys, for watching. I will see you in the next one. Make sure you check out the YouTube channel and stuff like that. Link to the chat, Twitter, and whatever. Does this work? It does work. So yeah, thanks for watching, guys. I'll see you all in the next one. And bye-bye.